the phone out so I can keep track of the comments. Haven't been live for a few weeks. Actually, I think it's been 2 weeks. I want to say it's been 2 weeks. Pause that so it ain't. Easton Music Ministries. Hello, how are you doing, man? Grab this cord so I can put the this phone here on the charger. The Stone Kingdom. Hello, how are you doing? Coin Boy, hello, how are you doing, man? I'm doing awesome, Easton. I'm doing pretty good today. Yeah, make sure you guys support each other's channels. Fishing Freak, what's up, man? I practiced with the fly rod a little bit more earlier and didn't catch anything. I had one bluegill come up and chase after my bait, but he didn't eat it or nothing. Which, that's alright, that happens. Wilkins Outdoors. Yeah, let's go fishing, man. I'm waiting. I don't know if it's going to be before your trip, though. You're going down to Texas. You're going to be able to catch the big ones there. The Backroad Fisher, what's up, man? Hey, before you get out of here, I want to tell you something. I'm not going to be able to go to your house and make videos Friday, but I might be able to go over Saturday or Sunday. Supporting every channel. Yep, that's right. I'll support your channel with this phone. I think I'm already supporting your channel with the main channel here. I don't know, though. I got something in my eye again. Okay. Smash the like button, everyone. Yeah. Can you give me a shout out? Make sure you guys go check out Fishing Freak. Just checking in there, Topwater King. Yeah, how you guys doing down there? You been catching any fish? That's good, man. Yeah. Believe it or not, they've actually stopped selling the lemonade. I have now subbed to... Sorry. Sorry for what? Yeah, no problem, Fishing Freak. But they actually stopped selling the lemonade that I normally drink. So now I just have to drink one of these. Not my favorite pop. It's alright. Yeah, no problem, Fishing Freak. For some reason, there's comments coming up here, but they're not coming up on this phone. I think this phone here might be a little bit slow. Oh well. We got 10 people in here already. I made a mistake on typing. Did you? I didn't see it. Oh well. It's fine, man. When are you fly fishing again? I actually went fly fishing today and didn't get any bites, but I did have a bluegill, a small bluegill, chase up my fly, which was pretty cool. Wilkins Outdoor, Fishing Freak, and Morales sub do both. Yep. Late Squad. Hey, Game Boy 4. What's up, man? I also want to thank you for watching our channel and commenting at times. Thank you. Hey, man, that's all. We gotta stick together when YouTube is raining down on the smaller channels. Yeah, make sure you guys go check out Wilkins Outdoors also, because he actually lives pretty close to where I am, and we're going to do a collaboration at some point this year. Lucky the Farmer, can't wait to go fishing. Trout season opens on the 15th. Fishing Freak, Backroad Morales. Hashtag Bass Life. Oh, yeah. You got a copyright. Oh, I remember you talked about that. Yeah, I remember now. I thought you was talking about another one. Been digging your videos, man. Awesome. I'm glad you like them. Gotta run by. See you later, Coin Boy. For a song that sounds nothing like the other song. Oh yeah, that happens, man. That's what I'm always worried about. That's why I haven't made a video over in the where I usually make lures at, like where I'm actually making them, because we have a radio that's in there and it's always on, and I don't know where the plug-in is to unplug it, and there's no turn off button. You have to unplug it to turn it off. So there's always, you know, country music playing in there, and I'm afraid of getting a copyright strike. That's why I haven't made a lure making video in a while. Yeah, I haven't made a lure making video because of that. You got 321? Awesome, man. Yeah, I just hit 500 like really quickly. I went from 477 to 504 really quick. I got how many? 527 right now. If you get a chance, maybe. Yeah, I'll check it out. 527, what the? Yeah, I know. Rip and Tip Outdoors, what's up, man? Yeah, 527 got here really quickly. I was not really expecting it. No like spike in 320. What is it in 321? What does that mean? Oh, okay. I understand it now because you said okay. I understand it now. I'm a little bit slow. Not much snowed. Dang, man. Hopefully that stuff gets out of there where you can go fishing. Yeah, at the beginning of this week or last week, I can't remember. It actually snowed, but it didn't like settle on the bottom. Can't wait till you can make more lure making. Awesome, man. Let me know when you want some. Yeah, Montana in the spring. Yeah, Illinois is the same way. At the beginning of this week, it wanted to snow, or at the end of last week, it wanted to snow, and then now it's like in the mid 50s, close to 60. Scotty Hill, aka Catfishing Freak. Howdy, what's up, man? Yeah, the fly fishing, I'm getting really excited about it. I actually just today bought a brand new headset for my phone so I can make better videos for you guys while I'm out there fishing instead of having it either propped up or just, you know, showing the fish. Because I know you guys want to see like the cast and catch and all that, because I mean that's what, you know, we want to watch. I want to watch that, and I know you guys probably want to watch that. He caught a fish that looks like a rainbow. Catfish, what is that? A rainbow trout, huh? That's cool. What were you guys using for bait? Just night crawlers or minnows? I'd say if you caught something like a rainbow and a catfish, probably night crawlers. Catfish, yeah, I understood what you was meaning. Heck yeah, I want to see the hook set. Oh yeah, I know. I've always been better at catching fish off camera, because I guess the camera just hates me sometimes. And like there was this one time I had the camera rolling, and when it stopped, it had 32 minutes of footage of me just casting around and missing fish. The one time I actually did catch a fish, the camera died as I hook set. Just my luck. Yeah. Yep, I will soon. I might end up having my dad unplug it so I can do that. Because I really want to keep a channel. Ryder and I were going to go fishing today, but the weather turned on us. Oh yeah, that happens to me all the time. Yep, I can understand that. That's my luck too, yeah. Cook Goes Hunting, what's up, man? Caught some today. Got 30 fillets off of it. Wow, that's awesome. What was you fishing for? Bluegill or crappie? I tell you what, because I used to eat bass. I don't now because, you know, I'm making videos and stuff and catching fish on them all the time. And I just don't eat bass anymore. I don't feel it's right anymore. But bluegill and crappie are awesome. I love eating bluegill crappie. Catfish, I just kind of got sick of eating catfish. So what fishing brand do you work for? My own. I have my own company. It's, if I have a card, yeah. Doc's Lure Company. I got my own cards. It's pretty cool. I got, well, I got a few baits over here. Grab some of these baits. anything. Got it on video, uploaded it today. I'll have to watch it. I guess I didn't see it. These here are all chartreuse baits that I made last night. Or actually, I made these night before last. That's called a flat runner. Almost caught one. It was pulling so hard. Tighten up the grip. Oh yeah, that happens. Doc's Lure Company, right? Do you guys sell online? Well, the only online that I do is on YouTube. I don't have PayPal and all that. It's just too much hassle, in my opinion. And you're right, Doc's Lure Company is the name of the company. Fishing with Big D, what's up, man? Yeah, these here are the little chartreuse craws. Then there's chartreuse stickworms. Oh, comments are rolling in quick. Buy my merch. Yeah, there you go. Well, yeah, I got a whole bunch. Like this here is all full of baits. It's got one of my new favorite baits. This was actually the bait I caught my first... No, this is the bait that I actually caught my first bass of with my homemade baits on. Not this color. The color I was using was green pumpkin. It was just a little swim bait like that. Little 2-inch swim bait. They are awesome. They have super good action. They have better action than, you know, them Berkley sick fishes I've made a video on. Yeah, make sure you guys go and support each other's channel. Brooklyn says hello. Loves your videos. Awesome. Hello, Brooklyn. And, but yeah. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought now. Is merch a giveaway on website and costs money? What? I don't know what that means, but okay. But the swim bait, I've made video on them before. They're called Berkley Sick Fish, and they look good, but they have not a very good action to them, and they're really hard to rig up. Just blew your mind, yeah. But these little swim baits here, let me grab one of them so you guys can see them, are a lot better than them. And I'm not just saying that because, I mean, it's my company. I'm just saying that because me as a fisherman, I like these better than them Berkley Sick Fishes. They have more action, and they're just better looking. Plus, the Berkley Sick Fishes are like $6 a pack, even on Warehouse, on Tackle Warehouse, and they're really expensive. But these here are really good. If you do a video, please. All right, man. I'm probably going to do a video soon on it. Because I have been getting some more things. I actually got a brand new color, but I haven't even made it yet. I haven't made anything yet on it. It's like a gray, a smoke gray. It looks really good in the bottle. I haven't made any lures with it. Yeah, use fish for catfish then. With chicken liver. I've never had luck with chicken liver. Believe it or not, if you ever buy the frozen shrimp like you would cook with just not fried shrimp, but like a normal cooked shrimp, or uncooked shrimp, just frozen, you take that and you hook it straight through the middle and cast it out there with a weight. They are really, really good catfish weight, or catfish bait. They're probably my favorite catfish bait that I've ever used, because I caught my personal best channel cat on it. 15 pounds was how much it was. Good evening, TWK and everybody else. Hey, old Basser, what's up? I like your new profile picture. That looks pretty cool, man. Oh, I have. Oh, you ain't even touched something gross yet until you dig your hand into a bucket of deer guts to find the heart. That's when you grab something gross. Frozen uncooked shrimp is my favorite catfish bait. I agree. Yeah, it's really good. I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah. But yeah. That, and there used to be a thing that I've actually, you know, one of the guys that I was talking to on here one time, he was talking with me, and he said that he's actually heard of it, and it was Sunny Stink Bait. That stuff, I used to use that all the time, and we would always catch like 1.5, 2 pound catfish on it all the time. Rigging up eels. I've heard of using eels. But the Sunny Stink Bait is like GT Graham, what's up, man? Fly Fishing Ninja, what's up, buddy? I went fly fishing today and only had one bluegill come up and swipe at my fly, and that was it, using a little bee-colored dry fly. Do they still make the stink bait called Catfish Charlie? You know, I don't know. I can Google it real quick, though. I will do that. Oh, there's comments rolling in. I've always used bluegill or night crawlers. Yeah. I think to... Oh, yeah. That was my grandpa's go-to, yeah. I saw a clownfish, thought it was catfish, F-I-S-H. It came up pretty quickly. But my, I guess it would be my great uncle. He passed away before I was even born. Yeah, they still make it, man. It's actually pretty cheap if you go to Academy Sports and Outdoors. $3.49 for a 12-ounce container. That's cheap. But my uncle, back before he died, he actually used, he used to use night crawlers. But this is what he would do. Now, I've heard of people doing this also, but I never really thought it would actually work until my dad actually told me that it does. And he'd spray WD-40. And if you don't know what it is, just Google it. It's basically, it's kind of like something to loose up rusty tools. And he would use WD-40 and spray it on the night crawlers, and he would just catch catfish all day. You can tell I'm old. I didn't think to Google it, generation. Oh, yeah. But I've actually Googled sunny stinkbait. But I've actually Googled sunny stinkbait before, and I couldn't find nothing about it. Yeah, I couldn't find nothing about the sunny stinkbait, but what we would do with it is we would actually go and we would buy the pack things of women's pantyhose and take that, wrap it around the hook a couple times, basically make a knot around the hook, and then just stick it in that sunny stinkbait. Definitely heard of the WD-40 trick. Oh, yeah. I don't know if it works or not. I've heard it has. I don't know. Kind of weird. Yeah. Hey, Charlene, what's going on? I would think so, the White Life. I would think it would be, but, I mean, I don't know. I would think it would be, though, because I'm pretty sure there's oil in it. So, I mean, I would think it would be bad for it, but if it was bad for it, I would think that also the catfish would stay away from it, not bite it. So, kind of a weird thing. In the old days, did people talk about the old days? Well, yeah. Oh, crap, a lot of comments. WD-40 is what my... Too young to work on cars. That's cool. Wow, that's a lot of bikes. I don't even know how to ride a bike. If I did, I'd be able to go and fish, like, every weekend. But I don't know how to ride a bike. Never really cared to. Yeah. I can understand that, because it's weird. It's very weird. That's alright. That's good. Gotta check out, buddy. Catch you on the next one. Alright, see you later, Morales, Texas Fishing. But yeah. I mean, I've heard about it. I don't know. Riding a bike is like fishing. If you fall, the fish will eat you. I'm actually, hopefully this, I have used WD-40 a few times called catfish. Have you? I've always heard about it. I don't know. You can't ride a bike. No, I can't ride a bike. I've tried it, and see, the worst part about it is if I fall and get hurt, I get really, really mad. Like, one time, I was trying to drive a stake into the ground for tomato plants, and I hit my thumb, and I got so mad that I hit... Oh, that spray thing went off. Scared me. But I actually hit a tree and like almost broke it because it was a really dead tree. I hit the tree with the sledgehammer and almost broke it. You can't ride a bike, no. Unintentionally inappropriate. I can't roller skate. That's something I've never tried. Chaos Fishing is live. Just got a notification. I used training wheels and stuff when I was 11. Yeah, this weekend though, since it's the, believe it or not, this is what funny. I actually just found this out recently. Is turkey season is going to start the day after spring break starts, so I won't be able to turkey hunt at all during spring break because it ends spring break. Hey, Muskie Hans, what's up? Just talk about fishing and stuff. But yeah, this weekend, hopefully, I might be going fishing with my cousin, Big Bait Baker. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about his channel before. And I'm going to try also Common Man's Fly Fishing. What's up? I didn't even know you was in here. Best bike to fly or ride is stationary. Yeah, that's my favorite bike. That's the one I can ride. Yeah. I might go fishing again this week. We're getting a refund on my fishing thing. Oh yeah, I heard you broke your rod. That happens, man. I broke rods. I had a rod in here one time, and I got it for Christmas a couple years ago because it only goes 10 foot all the way maximum. Huh. You can still fall off a stationary if you're... That's true. But I actually had a rod in here one time, and we don't know how it happened, but like 4 inches of the tip of the rod completely snapped off before I could even go fishing with it. It was still in here because it was wintertime. Caught 3 browns, awesome. Were you fly fishing or just using like bait? But this weekend I'm going to try to go fishing and maybe catch a bluegill on a fly rod, and if I do, I want to use it as bait for either a catfish or a mudfish or a pond grinnell, whatever you want to call it. We got 10 people in here and 10 likes. Awesome, you guys. A new creek, yeah, cool. One cast, one fish? What's up, man? Have you caught any fish on them baits yet? Can't wait to go night fishing. I've actually, last time I went night fishing, I actually caught the 15-pound catfish. That was the last time I went night fishing, and that's been, I'm going to say probably 8 or 9 years ago. It's been a long time. Haven't been out yet, yeah. What happens if you fish without a license? You get in big trouble if you get caught. You can get fined and get in huge trouble. We're doing a 300 sub giveaway on our next video. We're about a week behind. Hey, that's alright, man. Congratulations on 300 also. We should do some budget fishing challenges. I'm going to do a crap load of challenges this year. I'm going to do a crap load of challenges this year. I was 0 to 5. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Easton Music Ministries. I'm definitely going to be doing a crap load of challenges. Guy Fishing, what's going on? I caught my PB during spring break. Did you? Cool. I think I actually watched that video. Did you make the video on that? I might have watched a different video. I think I will be using them wacky style. They work awesome for wacky rigs. They look perfect wacky rigs. They are awesome for wacky rigs. If there's any way that you should rig them, in my opinion, wacky rig would be the best way to do it. Yeah, I'm going to be doing ice rod, bass fishing challenges. I'm going to be doing fly rod challenges, obviously. I'm going to be doing live bait challenges because I haven't fished with live bait in years. I'm going to be doing, you know, the Swedish Fish candy. Do a blindfolded 360 no scope. One hand on water fishing. There you go. I just did budget trout challenge. Yeah, I seen that. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a crap load of challenges. Walmart challenges. You know the little Swedish Fish red candies? I actually tried to do that challenge once and ended up losing a fish. But I'm going to try to do that challenge, gummy worm challenge. I don't know if you guys ever see them, but in Casey's General Store, which we have around here, is there's these little gummy sharks. I've always wanted to take one of them and put them on a jig head and try it. I think that just got a notification. I did a gummy worm challenge last fall. Did you? Yeah. I might not have seen that video yet. I'll probably find it pretty soon though. But yeah, I'm going to do a bunch of different challenges. I'm going to try to do a fly fishing slam basically and catch bass, bluegill, and crappie because there is a pond where I know I could catch all three pretty quickly. To be honest, inside a catfish isn't as bad as I thought it would look. Just a bunch of blue and red and white organs. Hey, let me ask you a question, okay? I used to do this when I was younger. Did you find the air sac? And if you did, what did you do with it? Because I want to see if your parents know what to do with it. Try to do a shark fishing challenge. Yeah, using the sharks for bait. That's what you do. Okay, I'm losing comments here, I think. Hang on a minute. Okay, Musky Hans, just up to you. I tried to do the Swedish Fish Challenge. Friend used gummy worms, which was a fail. Yeah, that happens. Ended up eating all. That's what happened to me the last time I tried to do it. I ended up eating all the worms. I got a 12-inch bass on a sour gummy worm. That's cool. That was something I actually tried, or was wondering about, if the sour gummy worms over the normal gummy worms. They did not taste as good to bass as a wacky worm. Yeah. Caught a little creek chub with a cigarette butt once. I've actually heard of doing that. My dad has caught bluegill with cigarette butts before. Never used gummy worms. Tried gummy bears. That might be pretty cool. I like both sour and regular. I like sour stuff. I eat sour candy all the time. But see, what we would do back a long time ago was there was these things in catfish. I'm sure most of you guys have heard of it. Is the air sac. And if you, like when I was small, like 5 or 6, my dad, he would throw it on the ground and I would stomp on it, make a really loud pop. I don't know why. I don't know if anybody else has ever done that, but I used to do it. I like the sour too. Bluegill bite on anything. Yeah, I mean, my dad, he told me a story one time of a pond that was completely overran with bluegill. And it had more bluegill than anything else. And you could literally sit on the dock and drop a bare gold, one of them gold Eagle Claw hooks, and drop it straight down, and you'd start reeling up, and then you would catch a bluegill. I mean, there was so many in it, and they were all hooked in the mouth too. They weren't snagged. Yeah, I've heard that you can catch bluegill on like just bare hooks, but I don't know. The craziest thing I've ever caught a bluegill on was the fly that I did the other day, and then sweet corn, just normal canned sweet corn. You just put that on your hook. You put 2 pieces on your hook and put the top one just below the barb of the hook, and you'll catch bluegill all day long. I don't know about that. Snagged a sauger on Swedish Fish. Oh yeah, a sauger. It's like a walleye, right? And they actually are hybrids too, don't they? They have a saugeye too. I've heard of them. I've seen people on TV catching them. But yeah, I've heard of saugeye and sauger and all them. One fish, I used to catch carp with corn. Oh yeah, I've tried to do that. I tried to do a carp fishing challenge last year with bread and jelly corn or Jello corn, and it didn't work. Yeah, it's similar to walleye. I thought so, but yeah, I'm gonna do a bunch of different challenges this year. But I've heard that there's a pond that I've actually fished before. It's one of the ponds next to the pond I caught my first bass of the year on, or at. And the back pond at this place, how many times have you got string tangled on a tree? A lot. Very many times. I've caught trees many times. There's actually, where I usually fish at, there's actually a hoolie popper, which is like a topwater lure, sitting about 30 feet up in the tree. And it's been there for about 4 years. So that was actually the first lure I ever lost. Use bread for carp. Yeah, I've tried, and I actually, one time, I had a huge carp, probably a 30, 40 pounder, come up underneath my bread. And when he hit the bread, he just barely knocked the bread with his top lip, and that bread just dissipated, and that hook just fell out. Oh yeah, the tree bass always bite. And I tell you something else, if you're using treble hook baits in the wrong pond, the grass bass bite all the time. You'll catch them a lot. That's what I call it when I just have a huge chunk of grass. Have muskie and pickerel here though. Do you? I've caught some big branch bass. Oh yeah. I always call them a tree. Yeah, Game Boy 4 is actually getting pretty close to 100. I think he had 88 the last time I checked. 93, wow. You've been gaining some. Oh yeah, grass bass catcher, yep. I've done that many a times. But one thing that I want to try to catch this year, smallmouth grass, yeah. But one thing I want to try to catch this year is either a muskie or a pike. Now, I don't know much about pike. Did you hit 200 today? Cool, man. Congratulations. But I don't know much about pike around here anyway. But I do know that there are some lakes that I want to go to this year that do have muskie. And I really want to catch some muskie. I'm getting close to... Oh, you're pretty good, man. Grass will stick. I've got the whopper ploppers and the big swim baits that I know for a fact will catch muskie. Yeah. I got a rod that is a muskie rod, and I use it. It's got a 65-pound braid on it, which I think that would be fine, as long as the fish don't. Do you have many pike around you? No, I actually don't. I actually don't know much about pike around here. I know there's some muskie, and I know there's a mudfish, but I've never heard of pike being around here. Yeah. I use big swim baits like baits for muskie, yeah. Hey man, I gotta go. Glad you did a live stream. Keep up the great videos. Awesome, man. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys get to go fishing soon also. Yeah, I got that big 7-inch shad swim bait and the big, I think it's 5.5-inch bluegill swim bait. I don't have my tackle over here. I'll show you guys. Is he getting close to 200? I don't pay much attention to the sub count. I don't know why. Emergency vehicles, trains, and aircrafts. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Lost phone reception. That's fine, man. Yeah, getting close. 180 subscribers. Awesome, man. 48 subs. Hit 42 yesterday. Yeah. I've been gaining subs like crazy. I don't know where in the world they're all coming from. I know that most of them are from, like, live streams, but then there's a lot of them that aren't, and I'm surprised by them. Just chilling, yeah. Did you get to go fishing? I know you was talking about the other day you was wanting to go fishing. I didn't know if that was today or when that was. That shad wouldn't work good early season, will it? Awesome. I'll have to, I know there's a Rend Lake and Lake Carlisle, which is quite a ways away from here, but we're wanting to make a trip down there. I know that for a fact that they both have muskie, because a buddy of mine, he might Friday, yeah. I'm hoping to get to go Friday. I might have to go Saturday or Sunday, though. But I know for a fact that Rend has muskie in it because A buddy of mine that I actually do deer hunt with a lot, his son went out and caught on one of them. I think they're called a cowgirl or whatever. They got like the double blade. They're like a giant inline spinner. I had a catfish on the line today. Lost it. I'm getting closer to catching one. Oh man, sucks when you lose a fish you know you've been after for a while. Oh, that's all right, man. I'll give you a shout out in my next video. I'm going to be making a video after this. Yeah. The best thing for any small channel is the first 100 will always be the hardest to get. And I learned that. I was told that by multiple different channels. And it is 100% so true. Yeah, I'm in the coin collecting. I actually got I had a wheat penny from 1943, I think, or 1942. I don't know whatever happened to it. I believe it was actually going to be worth some money, but I don't remember what happened to it. But anyway, get back to the muskie. Buddy of mine, his son went down to Rend Lake and was actually using one of them giant inline spinners, and he caught a muskie that was almost a state record. It was like an inch off. 1876. Wow, that's cool. I've only caught 2 muskie on DBL 10 bucktails like cowgirls. Yeah. I want to get one of those bucktails for bass fishing to see if I could catch one. That might be one of the challenges I do this year, but I don't know if I will. Everybody has said that to me, but I'm going up very fast. I wonder how it'll go after I reach 100. After you reach 100, trust me, man, you'll gain a lot more. All right, see you later, emergency vehicles, trains, and aircrafts. I do better on smaller musky spinners. Yeah. Got to run everyone by. See you later, Coin Boy. But yeah, once you get past 100, Easton, you'll skyrocket. I did. I hit 100 in, I want to say either October or November. I might be completely wrong on that. But I hit 100 somewhere in there, and by December I had like 250, I think. And then after that, I just jumped and jumped. Like, I mean, I was getting 100 almost a month. I caught 3 21 to 23 inch bass, which are huge for Wisconsin. That's pretty big for even around here too, on musky lures last year. Huh, that's pretty cool. But yeah, like if you go to Social Blade, I've actually found that I've caught a pretty, I got a lot more subscribers. Like I've got, I think 134 just this month, which is pretty cool. I used to fish a ton, but my non-ability to go out stopped that. Yeah. How are you doing, Michael Boyd? Can't wait to see that sub race on my channel, because I already do very decently already. Largest fish I ever caught was 6-pound catfish. I'm doing okay today. Well, 6-pound catfish is pretty good. I don't know what I think the catfish I caught was the largest fish I've caught so far. I've almost caught some giant carp before. But the muskie, I really want to catch a muskie. I think that'd be awesome. That'd be definitely the longest fish that I've ever caught if I catch a good size one. I want to catch one over 35 inches. I've heard that 35 inches is usually like a normal size for this state, or at least my area. I don't know if that's true or not. This year, my goals for fishing, carp fishing is fun. They give a good fight. I know. I've seen some people catch carp, like take for hours just to catch like a 20-pound carp. I might do a carp fishing challenge again this year. I was using what was it called? Like one of them long like Subway sub pieces of bread. It was French bread. The bread, I actually ended up eating most of the bread. It was really good. And then I was using strawberry jello and sweet corn. I heard that it worked. It didn't. The bread was the only thing I got bites on, and they were bluegill. I caught a bunch of bluegill. Is it? Yeah. If I can catch one over 35, I mean, even if I catch like a 15-inch long muskie, I'll be happy because I've never caught a really toothy critter like that. Use liver for cat or for carp. Never heard of that before. We have a huge mill in town that is being restored. They moved it off the foundation, and now it's on the road. Really? Like Green Bay or Big Man Lake. Yeah. Yeah. There's some lakes that have bigger, what is it called, averages than other lakes. But like I've heard that lake that I'm going to be fishing tournaments this year, it's called East Fork Lake. I've actually heard of people hooking muskies and actually losing them. I don't know if there actually is. I've never heard of anybody actually catching one. On Treble Hook in Wyoming Creek. They call it a river. Oh yeah. There's a river we got here. I swear that the deepest spot in it's like 6 foot deep. Terminator Gang, how you doing, man? But I'm going to be doing a lot of tournaments this year. That's going to be awesome. You guys should start a website and start selling online. I would, but the YouTube and iPods are basically the only technology that I really mess with. Gotta go. Alright, see you later, Game Boy. Are you doing good? That's awesome. But my uncle, the one that I was talking about earlier that was catching catfish on WD-40 night crawlers, he actually, supposedly, I don't know if this is true, somewhere there's, my dad said that there's a picture of him holding it up somewhere, but we don't know where it's at. He actually caught a piranha in a lake we got around here called Newton Lake, which is another place I'm going to be going. I live in Illinois, southeastern Illinois. But there's a lake we got pretty, like, 50, 60 miles away. It's called Newton. And he actually caught a piranha. Now, we don't know if it was like a somebody's pet and they just let it free or what, but he caught a piranha using, I think he was using a lure, if I remember right. I don't know. It was just stories. I don't know if it's actually true or not. It might not be. I hope you record some of the tournament action. I'm going to record some of the tourneys at Pay Lakes around here this summer. Oh, yeah. Have to go. Alright, see you later, Terminator Gang. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing some videos during that. What kind of tournaments? Bass fishing tournaments. That's what kind of tournaments they're going to have around here. The first one is April 11th, which is going to kind of interfere with turkey season, but I would much rather do my first tournament than go turkey hunting, just because turkey hunting is awesome. Okay, I gotta catch back up. Is it? Oh, for one cast, one fish is still here. The Hazelnut channel. How you doing? Whisker Sticks Fishing. How you guys doing? Still around, just replying to comments on my latest video. Oh, I know how that is. One of my videos, I think it was the video that That Murder Inc. gave me a shout out on. I had to, oh, my phone just went off. Somebody's doing a live stream. But I had to, like, there's still comments that I haven't even got to on that video. But I'm still looking at comments that I haven't commented back to. The Porama? Did I miss a comment? I caught one. I would beat it with a hammer. LOL, because what they do. Oh, yeah. Whisker Sticks just subbed to you. Yeah. Cabela's King Cat just went live. Oh, yeah? Mine, I think it was one of the metal detecting channels that I'm subscribed to was going live. Lake Fork. I'm getting like notifications like crazy right now. Do you have any paranormal experiences? I actually have. Yes, I have. I've had quite a few. One of the weirdest ones was one time I fell asleep. This was when we were in our old house. I actually fell asleep and I was on the couch. I fell asleep, and I woke up, and there was an old lady in like a really old dress, an old looking dress, like one of the back Western time dresses, and she was walking down the hallway. I got up, looked, and there was nothing there. Needless to say, I did not sleep that night. Yeah, I've had that house over there and this house here. I swear they're haunted. I don't know how many people. I don't know how many people in this chat are believing that. Did you freaked out? Yeah, I was freaked out. Kirby's Fishing Grill, what's up, man? I think this is one of the first times you've been in one of my chats. I love scary stories, yeah. Alright, see you later, Michael. That's actually my name, if you didn't know that. Is it your first time? I thought it was. Yeah, we just started talking about, we started talking about paranormal stuff now. But yeah, there's one that, see, we used to actually have, this was a huge coincidence, and I think that the only reason that it's actually happened is because of the name of this dog. We actually had so you saw an apparition. I've seen multiple. And, I'm still here making dinner. Oh yeah, I just got done making dinner earlier. We got done eating right before I started the stream. But one time we had a dog. It was a beagle hound, which if you don't know what that is, basically, did you get 50 subs? Awesome, man. I'm glad you did. But we actually had a beetle dog, which is basically a rabbit dog. And its name was Ghost because it was white and it had really, really faint brown spots on it. So we just call it Ghost. And it ended up dying. I don't remember why, but it ended up dying. And hanging out, waiting for your next recipe. Yeah. But a couple years ago, I was actually watching TV at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was sitting there, and we had a bed, like this here was my bed, and the TV was over there. This was back when I was in the old house. And I was sitting there, and I watched the dog walk through the first wall, walks right across the room, and walk right into the next wall. Hey, I'm going to get off real fast. I will be back hopefully. Alright, see you later, Easton. But I was so freaked out by it. And you can ask Big Bait Baker. He's actually seen it too. Because one time he was over here at my house, and he actually seen it as well. And then one time he was actually here, and he heard an old woman and an old man talking, which freaked him out. And I've had a lot of stuff like that. Like in this house, we've only been in this house for 3 years, and every once in a while I'll stay up till like 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, at this point, I've stopped, like at 3 o'clock in the morning. If I'm still awake at 3 o'clock in the morning, I will stay up and not go to sleep until 4. Because at 3 o'clock in the morning, every morning that I'm awake, I'll give you a teaser. Oh, you had New York steak, huh? But anyway, it's a disembodied voice. Yeah, that's basically what has been happening. That's what he heard anyway. I was asleep at the time, but that's what he heard. And then here at 3 o'clock in the morning, every time I'm awake at that time, I will hear people walk up to my door. And it sounds like multiple people. It doesn't sound like one. And I'll open the door, nothing there. Every single morning. It happens. And I've gotten to the point now to where if I'm awake at 3 o'clock in the morning, I will stay awake until 4. Tripping out, yeah. It's very weird, but at this point I've started... That sounds creepy. Yeah, it is very, very creepy. The first time I heard it, I wasn't letting my dog get off the bed, and I had this right here. This is my hatchet. I always have the hatchet with me. It's right here at all times. And I had that hatchet with me, and I was not getting off the bed. I wasn't letting my dog get off the bed. I was sitting there. And finally, after like 20, 30 minutes, I decided to get off the bed and see what it was. There was nothing there. I opened up the door to see if my brother was awake. He was asleep, out like a light. And my mom and dad, they wouldn't do that. But yeah, it's weird. I've grown to know that it's going to happen, so I'll just stay up till past 3 o'clock. And if it once it gets 4 o'clock, I won't hear nothing. Nothing happens. I don't know. I've heard, like my mom, she believes in ghosts very heavily, just like I do, and just like she said, she's always heard that 3 o'clock in the morning it has something to do with it. That's why I just don't. If it's 3 o'clock, I'm staying up until 4. Mostly involves stuff in my house getting turned on by itself. That's happened before. The lamp in my son's room, fan in our bathroom, our back room, and TV in our family room. Yeah, I've had that before as well. There was one time, one of the weirdest things that ever happened was my mom was in the kitchen, and I was walking back into my room, and the TV remote was sitting on a little TV stand in between the couch and the chair. So I was walking back in my room, and all of a sudden I hear that TV remote move, like it hit the floor. 3 a.m. is witching hour or something, they say, yeah. But for some reason I heard the remote almost feel like it fell. So I walked back in there, and the remote was flipped over. And my mom, she was in there, and the dogs were all in there watching her cook supper because they're always like that. So I knew it wasn't them, and I knew it wasn't her because there's no reason for her to do that. Do you shut the window? Yeah, I never open windows. Our windows have screens on them anyway, so it's not like people could get in. At night, we always have the windows shut. But yeah, it's weird. I've basically just gotten to the point where it's normal anymore, even though it's not really normal. But I mean, it's just, it happens. I know it's going to happen. It is very creepy. And I figured, I always wanted to buy a Ouija board, and they actually used to have them. Tiger Plays, what's going on? Make sure you guys check out his channel. I guess you got goosebumps. Oh yeah. But I've always wanted to buy a Ouija board, and by the time I actually had the money to buy one at Walmart, so where is DI? What is DI? Don't mess with the Ouija board, lol. I make gaming videos. Yeah, go check out his video. Okay, they're coming in pretty quick. Where is Doc's store? It's just here on YouTube. I don't have like a store or anything. Oh, somebody commented back to me. I'll come back and find that later. We lived in an old farmhouse. I heard a voice that said Dad. I checked out. My kids were asleep. Freaked me out. Yeah. Support your channel. Yeah, make sure you guys go check out other people's channel. But yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff. Do you think you have an EVP session? I don't know what that is. Yeah, no problem, man. But, I mean, creepy stuff has happened before. Oh, come here. Of course, you gotta be in the stream. You're always here. I've always wanted to get a Ouija board, like I said. Stop it. No. But by the time I actually had the money to buy one, they actually stopped selling them at Walmart. So I couldn't. Gotta go. Alright. See you later, Tiger. But yeah, I've always wanted one, but I could never buy one because they just stopped selling them. But I mean, I know that they're not like dangerous people, because I've heard that there's some people that get scratched and stuff, and that's never happened to me. So my dad, can you buy? You can buy online, no. And a Ouija board, I could, but I don't really, I don't really want to go through all that hassle. Plus, my mom doesn't really want me to buy one. I guess Ouija board is a bad idea, yeah. But, I mean, my dad, he doesn't really believe heavily in stuff. No Ouija board for me. I'm not tempting fate. Oh, yeah. I can understand that. Do you think Charlie real? I don't know. I don't really know. I do think that Ouija boards are real, because I've seen people that are like really skeptics, Yeah, they cost like 26 bucks. I've seen people that are like really skeptical about it, and they've gotten like to the point where they were crying. They were so scared, and I don't think that people can even act that well as they was acting. So I do think it is real. I don't know about the Charlie thing though. I know I've tried the Bloody Mary thing in the mirror. It doesn't work. I've tried it multiple times. It doesn't work. Oh, phone went off again. Sorry if that's scaring you guys or anything. Normally, people use the spirit box. Dang gum, how many times is this thing going to go off? Sorry if that's like scaring you guys or anything. Is it lagging? I don't know how to fix that. Gotta go make sure the lamp in my sunroom and the fan in the back room are unplugged so the ghost can't turn them on tonight. Alright, see you later. Phone gonna come back on? There it is. Yeah, see you later, old bastard. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to get off here pretty soon. Did you win the lottery or something? Your phone's going crazy. I know, right? It's so because I got my Wi-Fi on, it's all of the do you feel any cold air? In my room it's always cold. I keep the door shut all the time so it's always cold. But I think it's all the live, like I'm getting a bunch of live stream things. I don't know why. I'll have to see if I can turn it off while streaming. I don't know if I can. There you go. Wait, nope. There you go. It's silent now. Now it won't be going off anymore. I think the Ouija board is a gimmick, or at least it was when we were young. Yeah, it could be, but I don't know. Dexter Tang, what's up, man? We just went from talking about fishing to talking about ghosts and stuff. I don't really know how, but we did. If it's getting darker and you're wondering why, it's actually getting darker outside. I had my window open for better lighting. But yeah. Went from talking about fishing and catfish and all that to ghosts. But I guess that's just what happens. I don't know how long I'll be back on here. It's already 7:13. I'm thinking I'm going to have to get off here at least before 7:30 because I do want to get over there and make a video. I'm going to make a video that was suggested to me in my last video about the sheds that I found a while back. Got some catfishing in last weekend. Did you? Cool. Yeah. No, different than my stream on Saturday. I ended up telling stories about getting hooked. Yeah. That catfishing, when I clicked on it, I was confused about why you were in your house, and then I realized that I was a little bit slow on that. Gotta go, nice live stream, very interesting. Awesome, man. Thanks for stopping by, Common Man Fly Fishing. But yeah. So, don't know how long we're going to stay on here very much longer. It's almost been an hour. I have never been shed hunting before. I really want to go. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to hopefully go this weekend, or at least during spring break. Yeah. Just making dinner. Yeah, I got, I don't know how well you guys are going to even see it, but there's like a scar. Not that. That there happened the other day. But there's like a scar somewhere in here. It's right there. I don't know how well you guys can see it. But that's where a rattle trap decided to come up and grab me. And I actually was about ready to hit myself in the face with it because I blocked it and it hooked me right there. I've had my fair share of paranormal experiences. Used to ghost hunt all the time. Yeah. Ghosts, they can creep you out, that's for sure. I've got hooked like 5 times. Oh yeah. Anytime I even start a video on lures, I'll always hook myself in like the fingers and stuff. I don't know why, I just do it all the time. It's just my luck. Will you give a couple pointers when you go so I can learn before I go? Yeah, I'll do that. I found my the main two that I found were just by accident, and the other ones I actually found, the other one, I've only found three, one set and just a random one, but I'll definitely give you some pointers. I got hooked 3 times one summer from a shaky pike on a rattle trap. Boy, I know I watched, if you guys have ever watched, thank you, no problem, man. I love giving tips to people. But if you ever watched John B's video, he actually caught a little pike on a jerkbait, and man, he got hooked and bled like a stuck hog. I've done that stuff before. I think the worst I ever bled was one time, it was actually this finger, and there's still a tiny scar. I don't know how well you guys can see it there, but I was trying to cut a zip tie, and I was holding my finger the wrong way, and it slipped and cut a huge piece of my finger. It took like 4 months to heal properly before I could actually, not pull it up. And man, I bled so bad. Pike are slimy and hard to grip. Yeah, I've heard that too. I break the back hook now on all my lures that way. You can just pull it out. Yeah, I've never really been one to try to break out hooks. I've never been hooked super bad. I think the hook here was about the worst, and then I've been hooked one time in the leg, but it didn't get my skin. It just went straight through my shirt. You got stitches from that incident? No, I didn't. The one on my finger, I didn't. I just put a Band-Aid on it. A rattlesnake. Yep, I'm not going there then. I don't do snakes. Snakes, nope, I don't mess with them. I am anti-snake. I do not like snakes. The only good snake is a dead one that's on a pair of boots. That's what I say. Yeah, I don't like snakes. I've only held one snake in my life, and it was a little bitty 6-inch long, what they call a bull snake. Came across them all the time fishing our local canals. Oh yeah, I'm sure you guys do down there. But yeah, my grandpa, he was the same way. He was deathly afraid of snakes. There was one time, my mom and dad are always telling me about this story, that there was one time that he went out to his propane tanks, because he heated his home with propane, I think. And do I think the Megalodon still exists? I don't really think so. I think that there's some big sharks, but I don't think about a Megalodon. But he actually had propane tanks, these big propane tanks, and there was about a 6-foot long black snake on it. And he called my mom, and he had a shotgun loaded up, and he was about ready to shoot the snake on a propane tank. And it was hilarious hearing that story. Okay, I missed a few comments. So, in South Dakota, cut my hand, open a toy. Had to get 6 stitches. Wow. On vacation, that sucks. For walleye, you want back hooks on bait, though. Yeah. I've heard that walleye like to hit the back hooks on baits. Deathly afraid of snakes. I would too. I'm actually the same way, Easton. I would actually like to try snake. I had an opportunity once, but I didn't know it was snake. I thought it was catfish because of the way they cooked it. They cooked it like they would catfish, and they didn't tell me what it was until like months down the line that it was rattlesnake. And I missed my chance there. I have had shark though. I have had shark, and it's pretty good. One time when we was on vacation, this was very odd, and I still have no clue how it happened, but we were at like a water park type deal, and the concrete, I didn't think it was sharp or anything, but we was walking, and all of a sudden, these people behind us were hollering, and we turned around, and there was just footprint after footprint of blood, and we were really confused of who in the world it was. Well, it was me. And I was walking around barefooted like everybody else was, but both of my feet had hit the concrete enough, like they scraped the concrete enough to where the skin had peeled to the point where it was bleeding. Both my feet were Have you ever been to Glacier Park? No, I haven't. Musky Hans, I don't break the actual back hook. I smooth the hook that way and pull it out. Yeah. But I was actually bleeding from the bottom of both my feet, and I ended up having to have like band-aids on the bottom of my feet. We ended up actually going home right after that because my feet were so messed up that I couldn't be in the pool, so there's basically no reason to be there. But yeah, it was bad. Like you could just see there was like 6 or 7 footprints of blood just going down the concrete. It was weird. I think I'm going to end up having to get off here pretty soon. I've already been on here for an hour and 5 minutes. Wow, did not realize that. What would it be called? A hook talon? I guess I don't know what you're talking about, Kirby. Yeah, I'm going to have to get off here pretty soon. We only got 2 people in here. At least that's what my phone says. So I think everybody's pretty well leaving. So I thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Bye.